Hello everyone, it's me Paigeofmaces and welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla, and yes, I am here as Paige today, not as the Wither. Thank you for saving the world, server. Good thing you came up right now, because I feel like I have been the Wither for over 2 or 3 months now, and it's about time to give it a break, maybe just for a little bit, just like have a little lull in the storyline. Currently out here, pretty far out. I say pretty far out, but not really all that far out. Just a couple of days' journeys. And I have been gaslit by these villagers. I have been doing stuff around here that will be important to the plot later. And I was like, oh, they have beetroots here. Went and did some stuff, came back, no beetroots to be seen. Turns out that the new AI had kicked in and they were harvesting it all. And I'm like, damn you guys! Whoa, 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 whoa. So I thought that basically there's been a lot happening recently to me and I haven't really had much outlet to talk about it. Oh, I did it anyway. Hello, ink sacks. No, we're not going caving. It's not a caving episode. Okay, I will grab the rest of these ink. 15. 15 of them. And a pig somehow got down here. But never mind, this is not what we're here for. This is going to be like mostly a rambly sort of what has been going on with Paige in the last couple of months, because I play very story-driven games and I get very into them. So there's not really much opportunity to talk about. And I have got nothing to... Oh, never mind. It's Friday. Work is... I'm still very fatigued from work. Okay, you can do that instead. Damn, ambidexterity makes everything confusing. It's like I want to put some stone down. I'll eat chicken instead. Basically, work has been very busy. I work in a department store in London. I'm not going to say which one. You guys, if any of you are visiting London, you can always be a bit creepy and try and work out which one it is, because there's several and it's one of the one-off ones, which is all I'm going to say. And I work in the dispatch department. And due to reasons, it has been incredibly busy and I have had to do overtime and work extra days to try to keep on top of everything, as well as everyone else in our team, so very, very tired. And it just seems like it's going to get busier and busier and busier when normally this is when the business starts going into a lull. Because it's like nowhere near Christmas. The next big thing coming up is Father's Day, and that's pretty much it until Christmas. This is a ridiculously ravenous part of the server. I'm gonna just try to avoid all these. Sorry, getting a bit of a cough and a bit of a sore throat, probably just because I've been talking a lot at work to just like try and keep energy levels up, but it's not really worked. Mostly trying to head back to Farhaven now, or to the Wither's Cave. But I've got no idea where I'm going. So for you guys that don't know, I moved out in November last year, and I was without internet for a couple of months, which was just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And Pix was saying about how weird it was to not be Pixel Riffs for a week. Well, try not being Pixel Riffs for 2 solid months, and the only way to like communicate with anybody is through text. It's like there's a floating birch tree. Yeah, try not being your persona for 2 months, and yeah, the only way you can talk to people is through spending money on your phone, and just like you just don't realise how isolating it is not having any kind of internet until you go through that, and it's just like, how on earth did I cope? How on earth did I manage to talk to anyone beforehand? You know, before the internet became like a big thing. And it was kind of lonely because Christmas was rough. Very, very rough. We had lots of temps coming in for the job, which happens every year. That's how I was hired. Started off at Christmas temp, they kept me on full time. Dogs! Hello doggies! I'm not going to take any of you with me because I still have Montmorency and a bunch of people somewhere. You're welcome to have this though. Doesn't seem like I can. Oh, no mind. And they brought in lots of drama. The temps did, and some of it was fun drama, some of it was just terrible. And yeah, it wasn't exactly great. And then I had what happened in January. I can't remember. This is the problem where you go for months without actually talking about yourself because you can't remember the big things that happened then. I don't think much happened in January, apart from getting my internet back and relaunching the channel and getting 500 subscribers. No, getting 700 subscribers, which is amazing, and we're getting close-ish to 800. So we can like start the proper hype to 1,000. Just something I've been wanting and hoping that I can do for a long time now. Then February. February was again a very February was a very mixed month. The UHC, the Godiva Gaming UHC, was quite possibly the toughest thing I've ever done, I think. But I'm glad I did it, and I'm really glad that I picked Core as my partner, and that he was willing to join in, because that's what I needed then. He helped give me strength through that. And then a couple of days after that, I went and met him IRL, and that was awesome and amazing, and ah, just like being in a long distance relationship can be like amazing because you are together with someone and you're separated, even though you're separated by like land and sea and other things, you can still like have this amazing connection to them. And when you meet them IRL and it's like you can then just like feel it for real, is just like it's awesome. And like the first time we hugged at the airport was just like it was wonderful, and I'm tearing up slightly thinking about it because like everything just then made sense and clicked fully. It's just like, yeah, this is the guy that I want to be with for pretty much the rest of my life. I'm sorry if I'm embarrassing you, Cora, making you blush, but yeah. That's how I feel, sweetie. And then, like, that makes all the distance worth it, because, like, then you know? And his parents were awesome, and they were, like, really, really accepting of me. I was kind of surprised, but I guess, like, it's not such a big deal meeting your son's girlfriend as it is meeting your daughter's boyfriend, I guess. Well, not like... What am I trying to say here? It's kind of like, yeah, it's a big deal meeting your daughter's boyfriend, but yeah, it doesn't really seem like that big of a deal meeting a girlfriend. I'm guessing because, like, I don't know. I'm going to end up dying if I fall down here. But they were lovely. They accepted me very, very quickly, and it's just like, oh, they were really nice and friendly. Even if his dad was like, him and his dad are very much like, very much with the puns and stuff like that. And I don't know, even though it was really cold, I felt all warm and fuzzy. And then March. That was literally last month, and I can't remember what happened. And I'm gonna drown. Shoot. I can't really think of what happened in March. Apart from work suddenly got unbearably cruel and horrible. But it seems to be calming down again now. We've got a good idea of what's going on, so that's all good. That's all good. Hello, squeeze. normally with these kind of things I also talk about what kind of anime I've been watching, and I honestly I haven't been watching much. I've mostly been watching the stuff that I've got at home. Like I have watched Madoka Magica a fair deal, and the oh god, I keep forgetting its name. The Sacred Blacksmith. Sorry. Sacred Blacksmith. I've also been watching quite a lot of the my old favourite Britcoms like Dinner Ladies and Green Wing and Peep Show, which I still need to get season 6 of, and a guy at work is just like, oh, I don't even know you anymore, why aren't you watching the next season? I'm like, because I can't afford the DVD, and he's like, stream it online. I'm like, well, I don't want to do that, because I don't want to have to pay a TV license fee. They're ridiculously expensive. And I need a place to put my bed down so I can sleep. I thought I grabbed a water. There we go. Right, sleepy time. As I go to sleep with chicken in my hands. I really don't want to die because I will just end up back at spawn with nothing. And I really need that beetroot for plot reasons. And speaking of course of plot reasons, I hope you guys are enjoying the Wither storyline. I've been a bit worried that it'll be like met with mixed reception. Especially because like I wasn't quite sure if the guys were interested in doing it, but now that I'm kind of like not keeping the cards so close to my chest and like giving them opportunities, I think they're enjoying it, but I don't want to speak for them. I hope they are enjoying it. Because it is very cool having kind of like to play the evil character sometimes. Just keeping an eye on my name. I'm still dressed up as as beaten up Paige from my latest video because I've been lazy and not wanted to change my skin back. Loads more floating trees. Has someone been through here already? And just like chopped trees down and left them? So I thought this place was relatively untouched, so that might make some sense because the blacksmith's house had very rubbish loot in there compared to the absolutely amazing loot you're finding everywhere else in the game. And I have no idea if I'm really going the right way now. But yeah, I have watched some new anime. I started watching Myriad Color's Phantom World, but I dropped it because I got a bit pissed off with one of the episodes, where one of the characters like doesn't have the greatest home life. Her parents are a little bit neglectful and embarrassed of her because the kids in this world have got like special powers from something, and they can hunt these things called phantoms with them. So they're a bit embarrassed by her power, and obviously like don't treat her horribly, but don't treat her very well either. And she comes across these phantoms that like can give her a better life. And then the main character, the guy who has the most pathetic abilities, which is something I never get in anime, the guy character always gets shafted whenever there's magic involved. Case in point, when supernatural battles become commonplace with the Dark and Dark Flame, and a bunch of others, but I can't remember any off the top of my head. But that's neither here nor there. Basically, she gets the opportunity to go permanently with these phantoms or to stay behind in the real world, and he calls her out for being selfish. Basically saying if you disappear we'll all feel pain, which is true. If she did go, she would of course like them some hurt because they've become a team. But at the same time, is it really selfish to get what you want? Not like little things like, oh I really want this thing, but like the deep desire of your heart to like have a family that treat you well and to have a life that is just like what you've always wanted. Is that really selfish? Is he really the one being selfish because he's asking a girl to come back to a place that she's not quite sure she wants to be in, a place that is... Hello, another village. Ooh, this one has a blacksmith. But yeah, is it selfish to want to be happy? Oh, this is the one that KB got blown up, I think, which shows that I'm on the right track to getting back to Farhaven, I mean. keep saying Freehaven, I'm still getting used to to Farhaven. Okay, let's follow this trail of torches and hopefully that should lead us back. Unless they end like the blood trail that the Wither put down. But yeah, like, I couldn't help feel that he was being very hypocritical and very selfish just because he didn't want to lose a friend, but at the same time that friend was like, could have been incredibly happy. So yeah, that's why I dropped it. The other one I've watched was Aokana 4 Beat Across the Sky, which was like like an anime that's set 20 minutes into the future, where around these 4 islands they've developed this game called Flying Circus, which kept reminding me of Monty Python, because I'm British and I'm a massive Monty Python fan. Because they've like got this thing that can make people fly through these boots, which it kind of sounds a bit crappy, but it was very interesting. Like the main character's like a really nice kind of spazzy character who like develops this. It's basically one of those typical sports anime where you've got the ditzy protagonist that is really awesome at this game that she's never done before. You've got the guy that refuses to play anymore because of reasons. You've got someone that's a bit of a blood knight about it and all that kind of stuff. And then you got these people that are just like trying to suck the fun out of the game because they have discovered like this perfect, amazing version of the game that they're going to push on everybody, even though it's not exactly fun. And for its cliches, it was decent. I thought it was good. It ended interestingly enough with people coming round to remembering that the game is about fun. Also, it's very pretty, and I'm jealous of those boots. My deepest wish, like my deepest silly wish, is to be able to fly like that one day. If someone could invent those boots, then I would be the happiest person in the world. Am I back? Where am I? KP, your trail led me to nowhere. Which I suppose is tit for tat, really. And the other one I watched was, I can't remember what it is in Japanese, but like the title translates to I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl Anymore. Which is a short series about a girl who becomes a magical girl, only there's no enemies to defeat because they've been defeated already. And her magical girl outfit's a swimsuit, which she is very embarrassed about and doesn't like wearing. And she comes across a Santa Claus themed one, and it's very funny and oddly very touching for just like a very short thing. And like their little mentor mascot is like this almost a bit like Biomon it kind of resembles Digimon with just like these big long wings and a round body. It's very cute. Oh, there's torches. More signs of life. What's over here? I've discovered a place. Someone's farming. Aha, we're back within the bounds of Farhaven now. There's some pickles. And a bunny. Whose is this place? Guessing we'll head more over this way now. Also really want to burp that pumpkin juice. No, this isn't Harry Potter. We have kind of gone off Crunchyroll a bit, seeing as they refuse to give us Brits Digimon Try. So I've not really been watching much, and also there's not much I'm interested in. Oh, this must be KB's little tree farm. Yeah. Yes, I've kind of had a falling out with Crunchyroll because there's not much anime coming out that I'm really interested in right now. All I want to see is either a continuation of Puella Magi Madoka Magica, more Sword Art Online, perhaps some more Nagi no Asukara, although I don't think that's going to happen, and more Yuki Yuna as a hero. So I just want them to give extra stuff to like some of the series that I've loved, especially like some other like Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I want to see more of that. I want to see more No Game, No Life. Just want to see more of the light novels that I've been reading recently. Just more of that, please. Please. Please, studios that make those things. Make more. Do more. Please, please, please. Also really love to see some of the Puella Magi Madoka Magic spin-offs be made into animes. Like, seriously, please. But I'm going to call this episode here, because this has literally just been me rambling like a lunatic about stuff. I hope that's kind of given you some kind of vague idea of what things have been like. And I'm hoping that things continue to improve for the rest of the year. I've got a couple of series that I'm looking forward to doing. Stardew Valley will be starting tomorrow. I've already recorded the first week. I'm going to go and like batch record a bunch more. That is Pixie's house, and oh my days. Oh my days. He is an amazing builder. Everyone on here is a... And I nearly plunged into lava, because I'm clever. He is really awesome at building. So yeah, but anyway, I've got Stardew Valley coming. 99 Spirits is still going to go on, because I'm loving that game. Now that I have beefed up the Gokon sword back to its full potential, it's no longer as frustrating, and I'm looking forward to seeing where the story takes us. But for now, I'm Paige of Maces. Next week you'll be back with the Wither, for good or ill. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and understood what I was talking about, because I know I was rambling quite a lot. So, TTFN.